And an increasing number of school threats. A number of high schools and police departments are looking to change how they operate.
7 Action News reporter Matthew Smith live at Sterling Heights this morning. So Matt, what type of changes are we talking about here?
Well, it really spans a few things here. We're talking about education, the amount of police inside of schools, and really a plan for if the worst actually happens. Now, we're standing outside of Sterling Heights High School this morning as kids are coming in because this is going to be something that affects Warren Consolidated Schools and Utica schools. But they're not the only ones making changes post-Parkland. In fact, I had a chance to go over to Farmington Public Schools this week, and they're making changes at the urging of their local police. Officer Brett Putman performing paperwork is ordinary, but it's where he's doing it that makes this new. Outside Harrison High, you'll notice multiple Farmington Hills patrol cars. Over at Farmington High, Farmington PD trucks. It's part of a post-Parkland push to get more eyes and ears on schools. Of course, they don't just do paperwork. Officers are told to try to get in schools more, something Putman tells me they're happy to do.
We are humans in that we're there to help. We're not there to intimidate or frighten kids. That we're there to help you, and that, we'll joke around with them and, build that rapport. So in the end, if they have an issue, they won't think twice about asking the police for help.
Farmington Public Schools aren't the only ones changing. Between school shootings nationwide and school threats locally, we've seen changes in how police and schools get proactive to violence. Later today, we'll see Warren Consolidated and Utica schools unveil their new plans. As Farmington Hills chief tells me, they've already started working on additional changes and have plans to start teaching updated trainings on how to react to school shootings soon. Something that's developed rapidly over the past few years alone.
The fire department has done a great job in teaching children to stop, drop, and roll, and we need to create a mindset that when something like that happens in a school, each case has to be weighed on its merits to make the right decisions, but just sheltering and thinking about, hunkering down in place and just waiting is not necessarily the way to go.
Back out here live, you can see Sterling Heights Police actually have an officer up here this morning. They'll reveal more of their plans later on today. Again, that's going to be Warren Consolidated Schools and Utica schools that are getting changes here. One thing that we know for sure that they're going to be doing, they're going to be changing the way they can get their hands on security footage like that so they can respond if the worst case scenario does unfold at a school in this district. We're live in Sterling Heights this morning. Matthew Smith, 7 Action News.